By sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
A second! Any idea what Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? Look! It's that baby Ectomisaur! Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we of the Night Wind. And by the looks of it, masters of nightlife, too. Door opened all by... Aw, the Ectomisaur from earlier! It's really heat! Then, let's go introduce ourselves! Make my escape. Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Whoops! Sorry! No offense intended.
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation, in which some introductions are in order. I am Koholam, one of the priests of our tribe, and this is our Ectomisaur elder, the great Tlapokpokteets, a living totem among the masters of the Night Wind.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. Ah, I assume you're referring to our elder's special. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task.
What sort of task?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to end.
Okay, sure.
Very well. Then You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of...
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirit. The chief is just over...
Well, the Masters of the Night Wind are definitely living up to their rep.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
So tough.
Unusually so. Yes, I...
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
Ah, yes. Kaholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is prop throughout our history. Only
Really?
Allow me to not just... It is a tradition, however. And these scroll... When the Ictonosaur...
Whoa.
Elder Tlapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago.
Okay, but just so you're...
As a matter of fact,
How come?
in the 200 years that Elder Tlapo...
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone...
No.
Man, this tribe...
Yes, the notion that we have...
Huh.
But I have dedicated...
Wow, that sounds...
Only a small... By the time the next...
So...
While I haven't gotten to... Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of... I can This garb is...
Oh.
Please, follow me. Do you see the scroll? Today's test is...
That's it?
I assure you. But then, we will be no close good.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. It seems like this place is completely... Let's take a look around and see what we can find. There are so many woven scrolls here. I remember seeing some of them before. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Yeah. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that? Oh, right. Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place. Whew! We finally made it out!
It is just as I thought.
Sure did?
This specific... It is a most yet there are those who...
You mean...
That space centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of... It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help.
Another secret power? Traveler, you still having this...
Don't worry about that. If my suspicion... The dying process...
Cool! We'll follow...
Great! We'll make a few... If you agree to help, you...
Agreed!
Given the stakes involved for...
More...
Thankful... Your guide is...
Make my escape.
I take it you're the one?
Yep!
Call me Tolton.
Make my escape. Make my escape.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability and...
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler, and before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices it.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental...
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. Well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite, but it's an extremely... Koyer has spent years training for her most... Sometimes after they resolve to quit What? No, we have a saying. Besides, until then...
Ah, okay.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, yeah. People from my tribe, but the Kukasaurus are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even...
Surely there must...
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying... I'm going to lay low near...
Koyer still isn't giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself. What?
I was beginning to think you'd all given... Excuse me? Would you mind? I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a... Also, I really want... Huh? That sounded like a whisper. Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Well, let's go back to that bridge and check.
Chaska! I summoned a... Although, unfortunately, someone else...
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can...
You're right. You know, I almost...
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh?
These are... You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. Anyway, we haven't met before.
Maybe you saw her in the stadium?
If you say so.
Koyer, Chaska. Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Oh, Elder Alpa!
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying
Redo them? How come?
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice, so we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted This was entirely...
Oh!
Chaska, these people you're with.
Huh?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of...
Hospitality?
Of course it does. If you...
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too?
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news...
Very well. In that case...
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's...
Okay.
Alright, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call. I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. Her whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figured she looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride. So I whistled to give her a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, it's alright. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and if you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, Anyway. They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that.
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite, and even though times have changed...
Hey, is that Chaska?
Chaska! You're...
Oh, can you come...
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and...
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that...
Legendary?
Awesome! It's, Miss Traveler!
Oh, Miss Traveler!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, White Cuphack, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your... This is a volcano cake that Yatlan...
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan will...
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. Yep, exactly. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days, even if sometimes the...
That's... Hey!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Traveler, Paimon, gotta dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hit.
Trust Chaska to make even running away.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
A golden-haired outlander and I heard Chaska...
Sorry.
Who am I? Only her fault. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4. Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild cuckoosaurs found her when they did. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight. Or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of... But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it.
Don't worry about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. It's just, she's been living dangerously again.
Yeah.
It's not just Chaska either. Next time you see them, please tell them to be careful for me. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
It's all right. I bet my dad... I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now. renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know, so stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give
Wait, so isn't the leader just...
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan.
If it all came down, well, I came back empty-handed.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad.
Let's...
Yes! Paimon was wait. They were for the snack stuff.
Well...
Elder Alpa?
What happened?
It's... Some merchants showed up. Not from our tribe. They said... Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that would...
Let me handle the other errand.
You should help too. Seems only fair after...
Huh. Well, much obliged. Waska's probably...
Are you sure you don't want to
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly...
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials.
Did Alpa send you? The way things are with the tribe these days.
Come on, boss. Of course. I've already made my... And, handling these
Finding something you...
Fair enough.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the... No problem.
We'll need more where that came from.
A retrial?
Muskar.
Well, they must be judging me for some. Don't waste your... In the meantime...
Eesh, there's wingless.
He used to be a fierce warrior, actually.
But are all cuckoos...
It's one thing to hang out, giving a ride to someone, so we have a mutual... Hey, Junan. Gazing out at...
Chaska? What are you...
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon. Want to give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and...
They're making some big...
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make a true rider can fly confident...
Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? I guess they told you already, then. What? Why? She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you?
I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again.
Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get...
Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since they were kids. You helped Koyer deep, but sometimes in life...
We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
Oh, hey there, Chaska.
Yeah, she's got other...
Theoretically, why don't you head on...
But, I think it should be possible to click, but there are signs of strange life in here. Hey! Monsters!
Incoming! Hey! Cut to the chase!
I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much.
How strange.
Well, could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line disturbances?
I can't think of a way to resolve this. Whoa! Did you see that?
How did it get here? Just passing by.
Oh, are you here to... So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb. But carrying explosives up... If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, my plan was to... All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload. What do you think? Simple enough? Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs. I just wish I could fly up. I'll head over and set up now. All right! Get ready!
This is crazy. Maybe Inkanak was right after all. If a stable structure is formed inside the solid phlogiston, I'll need to hit all the... But how am I supposed to... Take me up!
The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Wow. Now we just...
Actually...
Huh? But you won't...
All the more reason to have me test it out. The conditions in this area seem a little unstable.
All right. I'll get things set up for you. Are you ready? This should... All right.
That was amazing.
No.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather Clan.
Catch your breath first.
My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with...
Huh? Are cuckoo swords really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people?
Not in my experience.
Ouch!
I've
I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Tasca? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alpa?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements...
So why do you think it attacked these...
No. These merchants...
Ah! Thank goodness!
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These phlogiston wings are our
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate?
Yeah, that's us.
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey. Not to mention shaking up from the
But Elder Alpa, what about the...
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think...
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence!
Oh, really?
Well then, let's forget all about this Kukusaur attack for now. We have some serious business to do.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going.
A blood-stained feather.
Ad Astra.
I see.
No worries at all, since we're facing...
All right.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new...
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. Given how the Abyss has... So the Pyro Archon... Once we receive word of enemy... Yes, so
that's the plan! Paimon knows that!
The movements of the... Once the disaster...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea.
Huh? Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Hello!
Oh, hey, Kachina!
Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay home and recover anyway. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas. Don't think I haven't heard about all the things that you've been doing. Oh, by the way, Shilonin told me that she was ordered to forge you an ancient. She said that she's all set, and we can head over when...
Wow, so we'll finally get to meet Shilonin, the legendary forger of ancient names.
Shilonin is a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, she's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So you usually... Well, I've already signed up. She wouldn't turn me away.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina.
On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide from...
She's not back yet. Hey, that little... Let's go check what's wrong.
Master Chevin! She went to... They have to finish making preparations before they can try... So... They said Master Chevin might have... She might have been forced to go... Please? Shilonin, I brought the person who needs an angel. She's super amazing, and I've already learned...
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in...
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure, and she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Anyway, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset, after all. She must have known that forging an ancient name for an... As you probably know, an ancient name... We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed...
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that land, only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be... Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's...
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get in...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody...
Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around...
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just, focus on how we can pull this off.
You mean you're already willing...
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to... In other words, the order is an affirmation.
Oh, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking...
Yeah!
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record...
We heard the voice of a... If we can talk to her again, maybe we can...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one? Plus, considering the unprecedented... we need to find a...
Oh, we've heard that. A person who can make something like that must...
Still, I've heard that...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't...
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split. Huh?
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to our rocky... In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seatlali would still... I'll also write you a letter on your behalf.
Oh! Let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking.
All right. Kanich is a seasoned negotiator.
Great!
Please just give me a moment to write the letter.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're... Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler...
Mm-hmm, because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. The Pyro Archon
Right, she mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been...
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us.
See...
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelation, I've never met a...
Huh. Makes sense.
Huh, so if I'm following...
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to...
yeah.
Take care out there, Kanich. I'll be heading back as well. There's still a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Lolly did not reply to our request, although I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Nightwind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go! Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but...
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eachtley, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could have... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants...
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my butt.
Huh? Lolly.
Wait, you're Lolly? You're Granny Eastly?
Yes, Granny Eastly. But emphasis on Eastly, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, just showing up is the most important part, no? But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be
Anyway.
Correct. The situation isn't...
I see. So Mauika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander, and you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take... Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wayab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wayab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last. An eyewitness claimed. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw. However,
didn't Kanich say that she's a bit...
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he... Oh well, he's been raising let's follow the phlogiston.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot. Here. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell.
Wow, you can even
It requires a When I held your hand... Anyway, we'll need...
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as... But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that...
Huh? Was that?
Now that I... Oh?
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yeah?
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got... leaving such a subtle mark. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't... no.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. I can also...
Kanich told us...
There's... Judging from what's left on the scene...
Do you still remember the little mark we found?
Given there are... I'll take this direction. Auroron.
And Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, so you were thinking the same thing. She did say that. If you... some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't... That's weird, but he can't have just evaporated into...
So... I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're... Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you... the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here. And I've heard much about you from the past. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you. If you would like to hear our intel...
You will see me again once you return to reality. No...
Hey, why are you sitting on...
See, Lolly! She froze for...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say...
A seasoned traveler must know in any case. Need
feeling better yet?
All right, let's... I followed my phlogiston trail.
Oh, so it's close by. Then
Well, but if you... Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she...
That's Aurora.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming.
I cannot see... Without the sun...
Huh?
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control...
Her on my... Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Back into it now! Get out of my way! My work finished. Let's end this quickly!
Incoming! Hey!
No escape.
Away I go!
One with the force. I hear everything.
Can't run from death. Let's end this quickly.
I'm out of here!
This isn't good. Let's move. Shouldn't get careless. Detoxifying heat. That all you got? You need a blink.
Hey!
You can't run.
Nowhere to hide.
Miscalculated. Take cover. You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Pretend that's me!
That's just well done. I must counterattack. Finally, some quiet. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
And away I go!
You need to hurry up. This was well done. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Speed of light!
Cook this through.
Auroron!
Great.
I'm on
And greetings to you too.
What did you just call?
Granny.
How many times have...
Oh, wait. He's...
Oh,
Why are you so upset?
of course I'm not a child. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna... Haven't I told...
Be wary of beasts prowling around.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky.
I'm sorry.
Next time? Oh.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the lay.
Okay. Now answer me honestly.
Yes.
So...
Because they said they would need...
Hey! I'm no ordinary... Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we... Even if the truth that...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron?
Sounds good.
You're...
Yes.
Now's...
Recite the three...
Huh?
How exactly did the master...
Oh. Right.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Don't blink!
Let's round them up! Let's round them up! Let's finish this next time. Let's round them up! This was new.
You give, you receive.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron...
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know when...
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too.
Well, at least you won't need to hide.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you. Once Auroron is settled...
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find...
Goodbye, Other Granny.
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? What? That captain? All that stuff about protecting... Yeah, you're... Still, Paimon, we still have another... Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice.
It's you.
I'm terribly sorry.
And what?
You're right.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about yet. There's been a lot of talk about you. Child, if we allow the current state of things to... I've long heard of... And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malweek...
I assume you've already...
Wait, how did you know that?
I've long kept a close eye on her. If any part... Now, you may have been...
An emergency?
Yes. Whether this step... My fear is that we have to make the decision for...
Yeah, even besides, was it...
I knew you'd be... Since I was defeated, and now...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your grand...
See, Lolly?
I knew something was amiss. How dare you go behind our backs like this? Oh, here we go again. Cat...
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh! And now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it!
Wait, Lolly! Please, calm down. So, maybe just save the skull.
Listen... You're... In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're being smart? Really? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly... You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle...
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables!
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it. Auroron, If you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save now.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores?
What just happened? How was he?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't, little brat. That's it.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. That brat. I swear. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this. Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter. She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than—
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together.
Sure, that's fine with us, but—
Don't worry. Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only—
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind—
Do you think she's—
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends.
Oh, so you've heard—
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know.
Wait, so you—
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most—
Huh?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring.
Seat Lally? Seat Lally!
Who's that? You got...
Are you still with us, Seat Lally?
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to I mean, come on, monster?
Granny Seat Lally, you're...
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation... oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard work.
Did she just fall?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind this...
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks.
Is this another specialty of the...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. Well, she...
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before.
Are you feeling okay?
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? Of course.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived...
Actually...
Huh?
Yeah, this is...
So...
It's okay, Seat Lolly. You had every...
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and see...
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old, or... Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate. Make my escape.
Well, great.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't see...
Well, I guess and you're right. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them.
you're just a regular...
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that.
Well, you are.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few... What about...
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many I make people realize that no matter how hard they work... not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks if you would...
Yes, but Auroran... Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran's... not like other... The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in a possibility to turn Auroran into... The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I did... Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to... It's not right! So, when I learned the ceremony had... The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. He asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that. But he still feels guilty. Aurora, maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly.
Probably drank too much. Okay. Forget that. I need...
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already...
Good point. Well... Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably asleep. We can outside. Hyman's still half asleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, I was also woken up by I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night Wind.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making it. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Thank you. All right.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be... looks like a lot...
Traveler, over here!
Perfect. Oh, you're all here! But that's
just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Night Wind, the Children of Echoes.
Yes, and
the tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't see the... Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got...
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No, who knows? Maybe yours truly will have... That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi.
Alright, let's hurry up and talk to...
Oh, it's you two. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the...
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but you must help. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. But the Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the lake.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into... Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the debt given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us... Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the having a contingent still. This is always... Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me.
Not even a little! We would never...
Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but no. So now that you have your answer...
You scared by him.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and as for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, don't worry. I just need to finish...
Wait! You're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced... No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. Anyway, even if we respond, I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would... I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people. Now I just need to find the right time to disclose the truth.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Mualani. She can...
Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina, how many people?
They've all made it out. It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rest.
We'll go together.
I'm...
Stay safe. We've got this.
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank...
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine, too. Guess the abyss...
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echo. By the way, where's Lolly? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, this isn't a good place.
Make my escape.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were all... Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that...
I wasn't in charge or anything. Oh, still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all the... It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can...
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are...
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing it.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You...
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can...
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution, but honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really...
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We talked to Malika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan... And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. When it comes to Natlan's survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan.
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to... this is all...
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui...
Let's head back then. Malika set her in touch with how many Fatui there are. Someone's bound to give something.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own, with a bit more...
Want to join our garrison, Mililani?
I was just about to ask. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt.
Then you should go register right away.
Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You got it. All right. See you all later.
Oh, you bet.
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and...
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the...
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks...
You're right. That's a traveling group from... Let's keep observing from...
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on... If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone...
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours.
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain.
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole...
It's too early to say.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky.
It's Koichi. Wait for me.
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if that intel is...
Fine.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not...
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all... You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never...
All right.
All
right. Same plan as usual. We split up. Camille got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should... Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode?
Oh! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same.
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. No.
I was wrong.
Wait, you're just gonna admit?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course! We make a good...
What was that?
Uh-oh. We've been...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that!
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of... It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail.
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the...
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right?
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the device is a complete mystery, even to us.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natland familiar with the secret.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patient. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send—
My patience. That's so—
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers—
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorite. I'll start investigating the source.
What's next?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can—
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big— What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna run—
I won't. Triple promise I— Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter— I guess you're right.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chas—
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same.
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking. We're family.
Okay, you don't have to put it that—
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down. So we'll always have our differences.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize—
Be my guest. Come on. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with—
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real at some— Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for—
Awesome! Just—
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted— Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain.
I agree with your hypothesis. And Auroron came back. He helped the Masters—
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just— Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a—
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside in, plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity. All these years of calling me Granny.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him to—
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natland. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few—
Wait, what are you—
Look, remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the and this gem is what makes the talisman. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer...
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique...
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this... I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but...
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah, you're right.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I need to look at his memory. I don't care. And
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because...
You... fine.
Don't worry, we're professional.
Then Alright, time to... you heard it here first. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radish. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good.
Can't complain. What you up to?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get in...
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here
you really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors if you run into them.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling...
Not an inaccurate. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does it... I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule...
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord!
Ignore him.
He knows I'm following him, but he's strong. I can tell. But there's something...
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander up.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Night Wind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any... However, there's no reason to over...
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain, and now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed.
Yes, sir!
He's going inside? But the Pyro Arc...
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more...
This nation.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on... Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match...
I didn't expect...
You know I've been following you. Why...
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast is the...
And yet, one of those very beasts...
Then speak. What do you...
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So, I felt like I had...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my...
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe...
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastli.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you...
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes. I see.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley line.
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants... What does it even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But...
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the...
Which means the captain has been honest.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh,
Yes, she needs to know about this.
Better than nothing.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took... all with his grand...
Calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal.
Is...
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need...
But what forces...
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other war...
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, man.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back...
All right. I understand.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out.
I'll leave him to you all.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe... Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich. As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain, and we need... The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element. The source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us...
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Exactly. The Traveler— No one can create a distraction better than you, Kenichi, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might—
Understood. Then just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountain?
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take...
Frozen.
Incoming!
Freshness preserved.
I see food.
Disgusting.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run. Well,
Don't blink!
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
I can see the ends.
Perfect. We'll keep going.
All right. Please.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
You'll get trust by that.
that all you got?
Just it.
You can't run. I see through you.
It's time for a
Don't be a killjoy. You've only just
Got lucky that time.
No, sir. You can't run. Well, try.
Leaving so soon. Oh no.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Speed of light!
Oh, I miscalculated.
Prepare yourself.
No escape.
Can't catch me.
Incoming! Hey!
Can't run from death.
This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time. These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try. I'm out of here!
Speed of light. Incoming.
And away I go! Can't touch me! Take my seat. Hey!
Don't blink.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Captain's here too.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought...
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop! It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of... lament?
What was that sound?
Now's our chance to turn off the... Oh, Auroran? How did... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?